Hello Sagittarius and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for February the 1st through to the 15th. So we are in Aquarius season and this reading is for Sagittarius Sun, Moon and Rising. And we have the beautiful Mr. Star here as well. And just to let you know, Sagittarius, this is a general reading. Just take what feels right and leave the rest. And if it does really resonate, there will be an extended reading and the link for that will be in the description box below. Okay, so we have the World card, Capricorn, Aquarius, Saturn, Libra, and Justice, Venus, Libra, Saturn. So Saturn's coming in quite strong for you guys and Libra. So I think that this could actually mean some kind of contract for either you or a partner that is coming in. So that's kind of interesting coming through and something completes and there's a new contract here. So let's see what else is coming through. So this could be good news. If you're single, this is for you. If you do have a partner, this could definitely be for them as well. Saturn is kind of making you do it right. You know, this is a contract that could actually mean putting in a lot of hard work, but it's something that I think could bring in some fairness and balance as well. So, and this could actually be where a contract has ended. Oh, let's see what this one is. Wand, Queen, Aries, Throne. Fantastic. Whatever this is something you've definitely attracted and manifested here. So the Wand Queen, fantastic. In comes the fire, your fellow fire sign Aries. So yeah, let's pull some more cards. The Wand Queen is a very highly magnetic, warm energy. So this could be where this could actually be related to an Aries as well. A new contract coming in for an Aries in your life. We've got the Queen of Wands again. This time it's a Leo energy. So you're surrounded by your fellow fire signs. There's this lovely warmth coming in with that. The Chariot card. So let's see what is coming through. But definitely with that World energy coming in, something is ending. We've got the Three of Swords in your conscious mind. So this could have been something that was potentially hurting you. The Strength card, another Leo energy. This is something that is potentially going to require some courage. So we'll see what else is coming in with this. The Ace of Swords, you're seeing the truth of a situation. The Eight of Cups, you're walking away from an energy that's no longer fulfilling you. You are a little bit conflicted about all of this as well. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is just there's an energy that you can really trust around. The Four of Cups, so this is very much an energy of not wanting to be bored. And we have the World. Okay, something definitely completes here. And I just want to pull another card. There's celebration around it. Okay, so that's good. And we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so you're working on and developing something new here, which is actually really good. But yes, there's a cycle here that's ended and potentially, yeah, there's something about this that, yeah, that someone, it could have been actually hurting you the longer you stayed in this. So I think that it's made a lot of sense for something to end and something new to begin here. So we've got the Queen of Wands and the Chariot energy here. So the Queen of Wands is very much a magnetic energy. It's very warm. It's very generous. And it crossed by the Chariot energy. This is a kind of an energy of feeling like perhaps someone felt like they couldn't overcome something, whether this is you or someone. There's a very strong partnership like coming in here. This could be a friend or someone that you're actually with. So it just felt like that they'd kind of lost some willpower here, lost the desire or the will or the strength to actually kind of complete something or to just kind of meet whatever challenge this is that's being thrown at them. So there's a sense of hopelessness and giving, it's not a nice energy to come through. So that's why I'm kind of glad that particular contract is ending, which is actually really good because this is kind of what's in your conscious mind, the Three of Swords. And this is actually where your thoughts have actually are kind of hurting yourself as well, or somebody's thoughts have been hurting themselves and creating conflict. So the Three of Swords can represent that you're thinking a lot about a wound or something that's really hurt you. And so this is why it's interesting at the strength energy. This at the base is kind of saying a subconscious energy is really showing you a lot of resilience of what it is that you're made of here. You know, it's this energy of having the courage to step into something that is being presented to you and to be able to move forward where it feels like you can't for whatever reason. And so it can be around responsibility with the Saturn energy coming in. It may have been that for whatever reason you felt overburdened by that, or you weren't stepping into that, however that was presenting in your life. But this strength card, definitely you've got the two Leo energies. It could be around a Leo in your life as well. So, but this is very much a sense of, this is the maiden closing the jaws of the lion. It's kind of interesting. We got Mr. Star here today. The maiden closing the jaws on the lion, it's softly saying goodbye to something that you know is not right for you, that it has been hurting you. And really just, if you softly shut the door, it's a sense that you're not leaving any energy behind. There's no energetic connection. And it's actually interesting because even though you are softly shutting that, there's a sense of it's officially done. You're officially done with that. So it's officially completed. So, but it's not like you have to necessarily, it's just a sense of closure I'm getting here. You've shut the door on it. So in the recent past, we've got the Ace of Swords, and this is definitely with the Justice card and the Libra. This is clarity coming through. This could have been cutting ties with some kind of contract that came in, you know, something ended with that Justice energy. Could be any kind of contract, but the Ace of Swords very much is a sense that you have kind of made a decision here about something, and it could actually make you quite sad making this decision, but it was like a necessary decision, a necessary stance to take, seeing the truth of a situation. It just wasn't going to go where you wanted it to go. And so that's where we have the Ace of Cups. And it can be that thing, the truth hurts, and we're seeing that in your conscious mind that someone is hurting here. But the Eight of Cups is very much a sense in the near future of walking away from an energy that no longer serves you, that really doesn't fulfill you anymore, and going on a search for greater fulfillment that's coming in. So that's why it feels like a kind of a necessary energy, and it's kind of interesting that it's happening around the full moon, which will be occurring in Leo. Interestingly, it's right next to the Leo energy and got the Leo energies around this, which is around the 15th or 16th of January. So I do feel like by that time, some kind of contract has been let go of and you're stepping into something new. So yeah, but actually feels really positive here. It's just kind of this energy not feeling so good, not feeling so great, letting that go. And then it does shift here, Sagittarius, so bear with me. The Five of Swords, this is you. This is a sense that the Five of Swords can be that there has been a lot of conflict around, especially inside your mind. But I kind of get that you've kind of won. You've won here. You've kind of won some kind of battle that has been hard earned, but there is potential fallout that has been involved with this, hence the Three of Swords. But it was just something, it was taking a necessary action that was needed. So yeah, kind of interesting because around you, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. So this is where this is slow energy. It's like things have been going slow, perhaps, or even halted to a standstill. But this Knight of Pentacles energy is around looking to your long-term future, your long-term goals, seeing where you're going to be, like financially, where you're living, what your health is going to be like, what about your career, how are your physical needs going to be met? And there's a sense of you kind of looking further afield, further down the track now and going, what can I trust? What is going to bring me the stability that I'm looking for, something that I can, really rely and depend upon here. So I feel like that's really connected to this contract that's coming through. So it may be that this is actually something that comes through that is something that you can really trust and rely on and depend upon, which is really nice. So your hopes and fears of the Four of Cups. This is feeling very emotionally stuck. It's kind of where you're feeling bored or dissatisfied, and you're wanting to open up. You're wanting to connect to more people, or you're wanting to get out. If you're working from home, you're wanting to get out a little bit more, maybe work in an office, or you're wanting to travel a little bit. However it is, it's kind of like you're feeling a little bit stuck. It can be disillusionment, boredom, because we're kind of seeing this with the Queen of Wands and the Chariot energy. This could be somebody that's quite unmotivated and disillusioned as well with something. So this Four of Cups is kind of saying, I don't want to be feeling like that. So interestingly, you have as the outcome the World card. So you've got this twice as the outcome and the energy crowning you. So this is a really, really important energy because it's showing you that you have reached the end of a journey here. You've reached an end of a journey, and it could have been quite a hard one with Saturn as the main energy, saying that like I said, it's the energies of responsibility, something or someone is maturing at this point. And I think that Saturn kind of made you work hard at something. And the fact that it is finished and over now and you're able to kind of let go of that, there's celebration around this. So something is completed and there is a new contract coming in. A contract is also ending and it's bringing completion. We're seeing that there's closure here and there's celebration around that, which is actually really nice. So I think this is going to be a huge relief, an end to this cycle that's coming in. And it's very much, interestingly enough, with this Wand Queen energy, it's kind of like you had nothing to give. Or someone had nothing to give. But when the Wand Queen lets go of that feeling, walks away from those feelings that no longer fulfill her, that's when she starts getting her mojo back. And when I'm just saying she, it's just because she's a Wand Queen. That's when you start getting your mojo back. It's not necessarily gender specific. And that's where you start getting the energy, the vibrancy coming back again. And so feeling like something that had weighted heavily upon you is now completed and finished. So this is where you get the celebration and this lovely new fresh energy that's coming in here with this Page of Pentacles. I've got something new I can work on here. There's a release, a really, really strong release that, like I said, is a release and a relief. And the Page of Pentacles is getting excited again about something, being able to put your energy into something where it felt like it was kind of failing, this energy, and going, okay, I've got something concrete here that I want to be working on. Maybe it's starting off pretty small, but I think this is something that could be really possible and something that could be, that I really want to put some time and energy into. So the Page of Pentacles can be messages coming in around money, particularly if it's related to a contract. And it looks like good news coming through here with this. So the Page of Pentacles can represent anything to do with an idea towards a home or your health or career. So it can be any of those sort of things, whatever your material needs are at this point in time. And so this is where I feel like you can be getting excited again about something. That cycle has finally ended. So Star's a little bit spooked by some of the wind. He's a very skittish kind of cat, aren't you? But it's okay. He's actually being really still, which is unusual for him. And so I kind of get that there's this sense of, just sometimes there's this knowing, you can see the truth, and it is like Star is being, there's this stillness that, okay, I know what has to happen now. And Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting. I accept my uniqueness. There is no competition and no comparison, for we are all different and meant to be that way. I am special and wonderful. I love myself. So that's a beautiful affirmation to come in. And this one says, I see clearly. I willingly forgive. I breathe love into my vision and I see with compassion and understanding. My clear insight is reflected in my outer sight. So beautiful. And I need to get around Mr. Star to get the charm. He doesn't like these ones, do you, buddy? I'll try not to jingle it too much for Saggy. Okay, what does Saggy need to know? Ah, beautiful. We have the tree. It's a bit of cat hair all over this. Will probably come up in the photo. But there's a tree here, and this symbolizes a period of growth, and it's free. It's interesting because there's another charm that's got the tree with the circle around it, and it always reminds me of the World card and Saturn, because it's showing that there's been restrictions. So there has been a cycle where it's felt very restricted and you haven't been able to branch out and grow. But now you can kind of really get comfortable, like Mr. Star is, a sense of feeling more comfortable in terms of really growing, branching out. Family might be really important as well, but I just feel like there's a sense of finally being free to expand and grow, which is actually really beautiful energy coming through for you, Sagittarius. So that's where I'm going to leave this part of the reading. We're going to take it over to the extended reading, where we're going to see what is coming in the near future with what it is that you're walking away and letting go of, and what's coming in with this celebration, the ending of something, and where this is going. You know, something ends and there's something new coming in. So let's see what that is in the extended. And let's look at the future beyond, as well as any other clarification, any other intuitive messages. And we're also going to really focus in and pull cards specifically for career, money, love and relationships, and focus in on those three areas. So that's all in the extended reading. Would love it if you come over, Sagittarius. I'm really curious where this is going. And the link for that will be in the description box below, and I will pin it to the comments as well. And if this is where we're leaving each other, thank you so much for joining me, Sagittarius. You have the lovely presence of Mr. Star. He's been quite elusive of late, so that's quite an honour. And please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, because that lets YouTube know that you support this channel and you appreciate the content and helps with the growth of the channel. So take care, Sagittarius, and see you soon.